Ever since I was a young boy, I always used to tell my father, what car is that with the star emblem? I love cars, but I don't like any car. I love a Mercedes-Benz. So to be able to not only love Mercedes-Benz, but also work for Mercedes-Benz, I would say is a great privilege for me.
We are very fortunate in the location of East London here, in that we are situated right next to a harbour. It's actually a very poor region. We have an unemployment rate between 30 and 40%. So it is not easy for youngsters coming out of the schooling or education system to find jobs. We have to work very hard at building job creation in South Africa. I've worked at Mercedes-Benz for 28 years, but the company itself has been here for 60 years. We have a world-class facility that is shoulder to shoulder with the plants that are in Europe. Here in South Africa, we are quite capable of producing top quality for Mercedes-Benz, for this international brand. The plant is churning out a new vehicle every 2 minutes, building 100,000 vehicles a year.
So I saw this ad of the Mercedes-Benz Learning Academy, wanting to take on new apprentices. And immediately I was interested because they had something that I really wanted to do, which was a combination of mechanical and electrical engineering, which they refer to as a millwright. What went through my mind when I walked through that door was unexplainable. I saw this advanced technology, stuff that I haven't seen in my life before, and wow, I was just blown away.
My name is Nyame Kashangana. I'm an electrical technical instructor at Mercedes-Benz Learning Academy. So I train the electricians and the millwrights. For example, you give them a statement. Design a circuit where you will press a button, the lights must come on. After a certain time, those lights must switch off, another light must come on. So we tell them now, press the button. Now, because electricity is dangerous, that's when we sometimes get a fight now where a person will tell you that, I do not want to die. You said I must build this circuit, you press the button yourself. That's what happens in their first days. But by the time they leave, they are very confident.
They offered us further education at the expense of the company as long as it is in line with the company's requirements. So I took the opportunity and studied further in the mechanical engineering field, and I am currently still busy with that.
My name is Lona Nagisa. I am an apprentice here at Mercedes-Benz Learning Academy doing auto electrical. It's an institution where we learn to be artisans in different trades. There's millwrights, auto electricals, motor mechanics. I get that a lot, that, wow, what is this child doing here? Because physically, I'm a small person. You are a lady and you're small, but I rise above that because I always tell myself that I will do it and I will do it perfectly. I've once stripped a gearbox. It was very impressive.
When I see them changing and becoming more confident, it's what makes me wake up every day and want to come to work. I think it's better than the salary that I get at the end of the month.
I live in Amalinda with my sister, but my family comes on holidays and weekends. We're a big family. I have 4 siblings, and my parents and 3 nephews and my son. If Mercedes-Benz was not here, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Casually, we talk, and they will be saying, at home, I'm the only hope. It will be up to me if they eat or they don't eat. So it is a big thing. It changes lives. Okay, guys. Now in body shop, do you all have glasses?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do not touch anything. Do not press any buttons. Don't get injured, walk within the lines.
What happened is that we were awarded the current C-class, and with us building this new C-class, we needed to increase the capacity of the plant.
This is the machine that we are talking about, this screen here.
Now, in the past, we would have had to send most of our people to Germany to acquire the skills, especially as we prepare for a new car.
The National Treasury at the time put forward a program called the Jobs Fund. Anybody that has any idea that can help generate jobs, it was a co-funding opportunity. So I made a submission to build this learning academy, and the Jobs Fund very fortunately accepted that. Mercedes-Benz is known worldwide for quality, for innovation, and you cannot achieve that from the product without having people that are completely behind all of those facets.
Too much.
So there are three key elements to what we do here. There's our shop floor skills program for unemployed school leavers, and we're basically equipping them to become production workers in a manufacturing shop floor environment. There are 5 different apprenticeships that we run. 3 of them are on plant maintenance and the other 2 on vehicle. And the third element is our advanced technology. Companies know to tap into the learners that we have here, and so therefore we are able to place them.
The students do not have to pay, and therefore it's very, very humbling for me that we are able to contribute towards developing a pool of skills for South Africa, but also importantly being able to create access to jobs. I come from a background where both my parents made sure that their kids, if there's anything that they leave them with, is a good quality education. And I have seen the value of education. I have seen how that changes lives.
To be honest, I put in every last effort that I could, and I always got 100% for all my assessments and practicals that I've done. After graduating, I got a phone call from the managing assembly saying that they have a position open for me in assembly. So they hired me, and I am currently working for assembly as a robotic cell technician. My main responsibility is to keep the equipment running. The company loses money if my equipment stops, so I have to do my utmost to keep the systems performing and running up to speed. As soon as there's a malfunction, there is very loud alarms ringing. Once the alarm rings, it puts adrenaline through my body, knowing that it is my time to show what I can do. They look at me at the end of the day, so it is my responsibility to make sure that things are running smoothly.
When they qualify and a person comes rushing to me to the office to tell me I am now a qualified electrician, I feel good with that because it's something that will never be taken away.
Having Mercedes-Benz South Africa operating from East London comes against the backdrop of a history of great partnership with government. The Industrial Development Zone is a facility that hosts a number of our suppliers. For example, we need seats that we need to put into our cars, and we get that from one of the suppliers in the IDZ.
Most of the suppliers we actually brought into South Africa, they would have been supplying Mercedes-Benz from overseas. These range from guys that are assembling the dashboard and the steering to guys that are doing the exhaust systems. We actually sit down with the supplier and we basically design and build the facility according to their specification. The suppliers that come here, they need all the infrastructure from water, sewer system, right up to optic fiber. The issue of skills and the ready labor force is key. So the Learning Academy is now adding unbelievable value in terms of what this region can offer to manufacturers. If you would walk around our factories, you would see a lot of young people, a lot of young women that have actually been employed for the very first time. It has been a very fulfilling thing for me to witness.
It's a very big deal in East London if you're working for Mercedes. There are lots of opportunities here. I feel very confident that I will get a job.
Our factory has roughly 3,000 people that we employ. So we play an unbelievably vital role in the local community here in terms of bringing some economic stability to the local region.
It's very important for every economy, particularly developing economies, to attract international investors. And I can say that every country that has attracted automotive companies in particular has benefited not only from the investment, which is important for our country, but from the innovation, from the skills upgrading, from the high-quality jobs.
By sending out quality to the rest of the world and winning accolades on the global platform is sending a message not just about our workforce and our company and East London, it's about everybody in South Africa.
I can't begin to describe how grateful I am for this. When I first saw robots, I never thought to myself I would be able to do this job. But now it gives me an honor, it makes me proud to know that I am actually running this machinery. And I am so passionate about that job.
For me to be able to wake up every day and come to this place is an honor. My family, my parents, I want them to be very proud of me. So that's my key motivation. And for my son, to be an inspiration to him. I would like him to know that my mother is a superwoman. She can do anything.